Nice music choice, by the way. Love me some Coldplay. Anyway, let's see who his opponent here is going to be. It says Acacia or Acacia on the VOD. I'm not sure who that is. I'm going to wait and actually look at his face to see if I can recognize a slightly more, recognize his face. Okay, I still don't know who this is. Does anybody know who this is? It's Acacia? Who is that? Okay, I don't know who this guy is, and it looks like, as you can see from the screen, he actually has 0 stats. So, he's just like some random guy. Oh shit. There's a time spoiler. Hold on, 1 second guys, I'm sorry, why, is the size different? Okay, for some reason, this VOD is like, oh no, my Chrome was just like effed up. My bad. My Chrome got screwed up. Apologies. Sincerest apologies. It is fixed now, but I guess you all saw it already. Pretend you didn't see it, guys. You saw nothing. And, you know, for all you know, this game could actually be like Haranki versus Jaehoon from the other day, and there could be like a 10-minute pause where like one guy's keyboard is broken. Like, you don't know. You have no idea. You have no idea. You actually don't know how long this game is. That's right. You think you know, but you don't. So anyway, we're going to go into the game here. It's going to be a TV something. Damn, I should have actually opened the team rosters for today. I completely forgot. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Roster. Yes, nice. Anyway, it looks like Piano is going to be Terran, so he has not changed races from Brood War. I'm actually going to look here. Is there actually a guy? There is actually a guy called Acacia on KT, so he's going to be Zerg, I guess. It says Acacia in the VOD. I'm just going to leave it at that. He's like some random guy. I don't know who he is. he's actually a random guy. Yeah, all right, people. All right, you know what? I'll put Acacia because people seem to recognize that name. But it's without the A in the VOD. Like if you go to Esports TV, it is minus the A at the front. I don't know how that happened. But anyway, he's going to be a Zerg here at the top right. The map, I believe, is Cloud Kingdom. Is that what that was? Yeah, it looks like Cloud Kingdom. Cloud Kingdom. So it's going to be a TVZ here. Let's see how it is. By the way, I hope the VOD quality is not too bad. I know some people were complaining about it. I mean, the VOD itself is 480p. I'm broadcasting it at 600p. Like, there might be a small loss in quality. I hope there isn't. But, I mean, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Also, it looks like this thing is a little bit off-center, so I'm just going to center this slightly. If the VOD is moving, you are not crazy. I am actually moving the VOD because I am a wizard, and I can actually move entire videos across the screen. That's how magical I am. Anyway, looks like Back's going down in the main base, and nothing crazy out of either player. And it looks like it might actually be a hatch first here for Acacia. He has sent out a fairly early drone scout, and he's sending a second drone towards his natural, so it looks like it's going to be a 15 hatch, I believe, from him. This is very interesting, by the way. So I said I don't know him. Somebody said he's like a random B-teamer on KT. It's possible that, you know, he's one of their guys that has been just practicing StarCraft 2 like almost exclusively over Brood War, and, you know, is better at StarCraft 2 than the regular lineup of KT is. You know, they're more Brood War focused players, like Flash, for instance. So perhaps he can show us a good ZVT here. I hope so. I hope so. In the meantime, he's actually gone for gas before his spawning pool. Presumably he's just going to get some fast speed here for his Zerglings, and then do some fancy shenanigans with that, but we shall see. And there's a spawning pool. Yeah, he's just getting the 1 gas, so I don't think it's going to be anything crazy. Excuse me. So we do have a 1-Rax expand from Piano here. I actually just keep forgetting who these players are. It still feels a little bit weird to see them playing StarCraft 2, so I'm just like, I don't know, it's a little bit jarring. Also, a little disclaimer for those of you tuning into my stream for the first time. First of all, thank you very much for giving me a chance. I know it's a leap of faith to go and tune into a new commentator. But yeah, I am no StarCraft expert, or sorry, StarCraft 2 expert rather. I have pretty good Brood War knowledge, or at least I like to think so. But you know, I'm afraid I'm not 100%, or I'm not completely up to date on, you know, the StarCraft 2 metagame and whatnot. So you'll have to forgive me if I make any errors or I miss some things. I will try my best. By the way, that natural expansion looked a little bit off place to me. That could just be me. I felt like it looked one hex to the left, but I can't imagine he'd make such a dumb mistake. That definitely looked one hex to the left. Anyway, yes guys, I know the quality is not good, but actually, like, it's not good, like, the quality I'm watching at is pretty horrible as well. If you guys actually go watch the original VODs on Esports TV, it's actually not that much better. It might be slightly better, but, like, I can't read the numbers. I can't even read the numbers, so I don't think it's my fault. At least I hope it's not my fault, because the original quality is pretty awful as well. I could just be making excuses. Watch. It could actually be like, you guys will go to the Esports TV VOD and it's actually in like 1080p and it's like super clear and I'm just trolling everybody by reducing the quality. That could also be it. You guys won't actually know unless you go there. You just don't know, you have to take my word for it. Anyway, nothing out of the ordinary so far. Bunker went down at the front. Looks like, oh, what is that building? It looks like it's going to be a Roach Warren, so a relatively quick Roach Warren here for Acacia. Or it could just be standard. I actually don't know when you're supposed to get your Roach Warren in CBT. Anyway. He still only has one gas though, so he won't be able to make too many roaches. Probably just going to make a few of them defensively and get a relatively quick third and just drone up a little bit harder, I would imagine. Meanwhile, it looks like we have a deeper wall along with that bunker at the front of the natural. And looks like actually a lot of roaches out. He might actually be going for a break here, a roach ling attack. I didn't think that would be the case considering he only had one gas, but I guess he can actually just like spam zerglings here. Just use the roaches to help break down the bunker and then run the zerglings in. Might be just an all-in attack actually. And the Hellions are actually going to run by, and they're actually going to see the roaches on the way. Now, he does have a second bunker already under construction here. His depot's actually lowered. He's got to be careful, or the Lings will just run right in. I think he should actually raise that bunker. Yeah, or sorry, raise the depot, rather. Yeah, he's going to raise the depot. The roaches are running straight in, but a lot of SCVs are repairing. Looks like he's going to start focusing down the SCVs. It looks like Hellions coming up, but Hellions are really not that good against roaches, and actually, this could work. The bunker is about to go down. The first bunker goes down, but the second bunker is still up. I think there's actually a Marauder in that bunker. And there's 5 roaches, 5 roaches, 4 roaches now. Looks like the Hellion's going to retreat a little bit. They're actually just going to run straight past the bunker here. And that's going to be very annoying for Piano to deal with. But it looks like the Marines and the Marauder are going to come out of the bunker. And it looks like this all-in, or semi-all-in, has been completely stopped here. Wow. Just not even close there. I mean, I thought when the roaches actually ran past and got behind the natural that he'd do some good damage, but, you know, a couple of Marauders come out, and that's that. So that didn't work out so well. The thing I'm surprised about, though, is that there were no Zerglings to support. There was, like, actually almost no Zerglings. Like, I thought this was going to be Roach all-in. I thought he would, Roachling all-in. I thought he would bust down the bunker with roaches and just run, you know, 50 Zerglings into the base and just win. And he could have won, too, because if he actually had, you know, like, 20, 30 Zerglings there to follow up, I think he actually would have just won the game outright. But he didn't. And as you can see, he's taking a third base here, so this was some kind of, like, half-assed attack here, because his drone count is actually not terrible. Like, if you look at the saturation in his main, he has a decent saturation, and he's getting his third base. So it looks like he's, like, pretended to all-in and then didn't, but then committed anyway. It's just, like, a little bit of a weird decision here. I don't know. It seems a bit strange to me. Looks like his speed actually wasn't even done for his Zerglings. I'm pretty sure that's Link speed on the production tab right there. I hope I'm not wrong. I'm still not 100% familiar with all the icons. But that's alright. It took me like years to be able to distinguish between Overlord speed and Overlord drop in Brood War. Oh my god, those icons are hard to remember. Like, even Zerg players don't even know what the icons are. They just like look at the icon, they just don't know what it is. Come on, Zerg players, admit it. You actually can't tell the difference between speed and drop. Anyways, Marine Marauder Army moving out now, just doing some standard bio stuff. Looks like a couple of Marines, I think, were shooting an Overlord. I don't know how he had vision of that. I guess it was just too far south or something. But anyway, putting on some light pressure here. The first medevac coming out as well. He's got to be a little bit careful. It's not the biggest bio force in the world. And, you know, if he gets surrounded by Lings in the middle of the map, that could be quite bad for him to lose that first force here. It's also mostly Marauders. So, you know, if Acacia just makes a ton of Zerglings, it'll be, you know, they're not going to be that effective. But anyway, here we go. The Marines and Marauders stemming in. But as I said, that's a lot of Zerglings here. A couple of Roaches to support as well. The Queen getting a few shots off. And it looks like some nice stutter step micro, though, from Piano is going to take down most of the Zerg forces. It's actually going to be very, very close here. The Roaches have survived. Most of the Lings are down, and it looks like Acacia is barely going to take the engagement. 2 Marines getting rescued by that medevac. And you see, this is what I was talking about. Like, was that really worth it for Oregon? I don't think it was. I don't think it was. He killed most of the Zerglings. He killed a couple of Roaches, but he just lost his bioforce, so how is he going to be aggressive now? Now he's going to have to just sit in his base and just like turtle up a little while, and now Acacia can just do whatever he wants. He's drone up like crazy. Anyway, Bailing Nest is up already, so he's going to be able to make Banelings. Ha! I'm smart. I am so smart, guys. Anyway, looks like +2/+2 on the way, +2 melee attack, +2 carapace. And looks like Roach Ling Baneling running across the map. Looks like an infestation pit on the way as well. One random Viking was actually made. It killed one Overlord already, the one that was chilling out by the natural. But oh, that thought the Marines! Oh my god, the Marines! Run into the medevac! Oh man, I can just hear those Marines just going, oh shit! Just in my head, just those little Marine voices, just like, oh my god, we just ran into the wrong area. Is he really gonna lose that Viking? Wow, that's interesting. I guess he was too focused on his medic marine. Anyway, man, I still see people complaining about the video quality. Guys, it's a 480p VOD. I don't know what you want me to do. It's a 480p VOD. There might be a slight quality reduction on my stream, but it's a 480p VOD. Deal with it. Deal with it. Man up. Man up. Watch those pixels. I know you guys love pixels. Just watch those pixels. Just bask in the glory that is pixelation. Oh, it's so good. Like, pretend you're like 12 years old and you're playing Super Mario for the first time. Were you like, oh my god, it's so bad quality? Like, I can see the pixels in Mario's mustache. No, no, you didn't say that. You were like, holy shit, this is awesome. I can jump on mushrooms and shit. Yeah, like, that's the attitude you should take. You should be like, holy shit, I'm watching Brood War Pro Gamers play StarCraft 2. This shit is awesome. Alright? Alright? God. Whiners. Alright, anyway. Looks like a double expansion from Acacia. He's taking this 3 o'clock-ish base in the top left as well. Looks like this base is going to have to be cancelled, but that's fine. He's got a 4th base going up anyways. And I believe that is a 3rd base going up for the Terran player as well. It's in the right location to be a command center, but he could just like be building an engineering bay there to troll me. I'm not sure. I'm gonna hedge my bets here and say it's probably a command center though. Probably. Anyways, looks like a bunch of Marines running around here. Oh, once again doing the emergency load up into the medevacs here. Looks like he's got rescued 16 Marines in those 4 medevacs. And looks like he's going for a drop here along the right side here. 2 kind of half full medevacs there. I almost said half empty. I'm one of those half empty over half full guys. I'm like one of those depressing guys. Looks like he's actually going for a double drop here. He's sending those the other 2 medevacs the other way. So perhaps going to drop the 3rd base and the natural at the same time or something like that, or maybe the main base. I'm not really sure. Looks like, yep, he's going to do a drop here at the natural. And where's the other drop going? He actually killed something there. It's probably a spine crawler or something like that. It looks like, oh, he's actually going to split them up. 1 medevac into the main, 1 into the 3rd, and 2 at the natural. Triple pronged attack going on here, but it looks like this drop of the 3rd is going to get cleaned up very easily. A Spore Colony actually dealing with that medevac, and the Lynx cleaning the rest up. Looks like the drop of the natural is going to run away. I don't know what became of the one in the main. I assume it got cleaned up relatively easily. So, Acacia, the Zerg player, just taking control of the game. Looks like he's already got his Ultra Cavern up. He's got a bunch of Infestors out. These drops haven't really done much damage. And actually, this 3rd base, you know, it was forced to lift just now by the Zergling Force, so it's only just started to mine again. I think Oregon is really far behind. Actually, if you look at the top right, I know it's quite blurry, but it looks to me like the Zerg player has almost 3,000 minerals and 1,000 gas in the bag. No, it looks like he actually just spent a bunch of stuff. I think he actually made just like 10 Ultralisks or something. Yeah, we do see what looks like 8 Ultralisks in the production tab. I was like, why does he have that much money? His micro can't be that bad. And no, he was just saving for Ultralisks. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the best excuse for having bad macro in the world. If you are a Zerg player and you find yourself having too many minerals, your macro isn't bad, you're just saving for Ultralisks. Like, this excuse actually works no matter what game you're playing. You could be playing Brood War, you could be playing StarCraft 2, you could even be playing Minesweeper. If you have too many minerals, you're just saving for Ultralisks, man. My macro is fine. It's just, you don't understand the strategy, alright? I'm doing an Ultralisk timing attack. Anyways, just, so, for you Zerg players, that's my little tip for you, my pro tip. Anyway, the Ultra is coming out now, and I don't think their carapace bonus is quite done yet. I do see that in the production tab, and the lumbering cows are coming out. And that is a freaking scary Zerg army. Infestor, Ultra, Ling, Baneling coming in here. Is he going to attack the third? Looks like Comsat going down. I guess he was checking for Bard Banelings or something. That was a weird Comsat. And here we go. Moving in here to the third base. There's actually nothing in that bunker. Oh, no, now there's something in that bunker. But the bunker's gone. A nice fungal on those forces. And it looks like... Where's the rest of the army, though? I don't see the rest of the army. There's like almost no units here. A fungal on the SCVs as well. Just getting completely demolished. Where's the army? Piano, where are your forces? Where are your forces? Okay, he just doesn't have anything. Does he actually not have an army? Wait, I thought he had an army. Where is it? Why can't we see the minimap? Where did the minimap go? Did they just turn off the minimap? Can you do that? Wait, can you turn off the minimap in StarCraft 2? That's really bizarre. That's actually freaking me out right now. Why can't I see the minimap? I'm actually so scared. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, Jesus. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because the game's over already because there's like 8 Ultras walking into the base here. Man, that was creepy, though. Dude, that was like in the Matrix where Neo's mouth just disappears. And you're just like, oh my god, what just happened? You know, the first time I watched that, I was actually literally like 12 years old. And I was just so freaked out because his mouth disappeared. And it looks like his army actually went for a counter. He killed the Zerg third base, but he just lost his entire army and he's losing his main base. So, yeah, that's pretty much GG. But man, that was really scary. I hope they don't do that again. Like, man, obsing without a mini-map, that's like the scariest thing I've ever heard. Oh my god, I'm having nightmares now. Jesus. Wow. Wow. Okay. Anyway, Piano looks like he doesn't want to leave the game just yet. I don't know why. I mean, it's fine, dude. It's fine. Alright, GG from Piano. And Acacia is going to take the first game here, the first StarCraft 2 game for KT Rolster. Congratulations to him. I mean, I guess, you know, the theory was true. He was a random B-teamer, so he's been practicing a lot of StarCraft 2. Taking out Piano here. And that is a good start for KT. Of course, they do need to win this StarCraft 2 best of 3 in order to take it to an ace match. And, you know, hopefully they do. I want to see an ace match. I want to see some good games. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are going into set number 2. And once again, a player I do not recognize. Man, this is kind of stressful. It took me so long last season to like finally start recognizing players, and now there's just